Sri Natchiappan, why don't you start?
Sir, thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Actually, on 24th July 1879,
If all of you start saying about your ideas, then I will be in trouble. Yeah.
In 10 minutes, he's inspired them. What a power.
Okay.
sir, on 24th July 1879, the first electric light
Your
was
time is only 10 minutes, eh?
lit in the Calcutta by a private company. And we have grown up from 1947 with 1,343 megawatt electricity production to the level of 2,99,000 megawatt production. It may be a smaller one, but in the world production, it is the third after the Japan and Russia. And we are occupying the 4.8% of the total production of the world. And we have got a lot of barriers. The state electricity board or many of the states are mismanaged. They want to have the popularity in the local area to have the more votes from the vote bank system. Therefore, they are giving it in free, and in certain cases, they are wasting the electricity even for not going to the proper persons. But at the same time, sir, the act which was initiated in 1910 was a different one. In 1948, of supply of electricity was a different one. In 2003, the Electricity Act was totally different from the other areas. But in the in-between, there was a full construction of the production units by way of hydel power or thermal power or nuclear power or non-conventional powers. It could produce a lot of energy throughout the world, throughout the India, more specifically. But at the same time, the states are also participating very progressively in having the production of the electricity and distribution. And also, they were happy to have their own electricity production units in various heads. But subsequently, the electricity production by the states have to be carried on by the central government or the NTPC or Navy Lignite Corporation type of captive mines and other things. They have to cooperate with the state governments to produce the electricity. Now the present ministry is having the slogan, that is the less government, more governance. Therefore, if you have got the system of really following this system, the 46% of the consumption by the industry has to be taken care by themselves. We have to encourage the industry to come forward their own investment or by way of captive generation system. Many of the sugar mills are having now captive generation system. Many of the other industries are coming forward with the solar energy being produced for their own use. Many of the textile mills are coming out with their own units. We have to encourage like that because we have to cater the presence of only 19% of the agriculturists who are utilizing throughout India the electricity power. More specifically, in Tamil Nadu, it is full-fledged. Everywhere the electricity is available, but at the same time, the electric cut is also there. Similarly, the Karnataka is now coming forward the new proposition of solar, just like the Rajasthan. Therefore, we have to convert into the solar system for agriculture purposes, solar system for community purposes, solar system for the communal lands are available in every village. We have to encourage the panchayat to produce the electricity which is available in the Electricity Act 2003. Any society or community can bring forward a system of production of the electricity. The solar is the first one we have to generate it. That is why a cabinet rank minister was put up in the UPA government, and they were having an ambitious program of Jawaharlal Nehru National Mission for Solar, and they got the 20,000 megawatt as the target for their production. They have succeeded in certain ways. They have got certain handicaps in certain ways. But we need not worry about the handicaps alone. We have to go along with in a much more speedier and dynamic way to see that the solar power is utilized in each and every house of India. More, whether it is a Ladakh or a Kanyakumari, it has to be utilized. The solar energy is so much plenty, 100% is available. When 30% of generation in Germany, they can use it in every house, and they put it in the national grid also from their houses. They are encouraged by six times more. The government of Germany is paying that money to the householders. Therefore, this is the way we have to produce it. We need not have the thinking that only the coal can do it. The coal ministry is also now clubbed with the power ministry, no doubt, but so much of voltage may have a breakage also. We have to see that the power ministry should sit and monitor the things, overarching the system which is available now. One way the state electricity board and generating units should be developed, the transmission should be developed, and that the transmission law should be regulated. Similarly, we have to see that the independent power producers should also be encouraged, and similarly, the various companies are coming forward for that purpose. The another area which India can have more of export and also the generating FDI and other things are generating the electrical tools and machineries. BHEL is one of the pioneers in India, but they could not compete with the Chinese products. They could not compete with the South Korean products. We have to encourage BHEL. I request you, sir, through you, that NTPC should be asked that BHEL should be given the priority when they are going for tendering. But we are encouraging the Chinese to have the low-level product to be occupied here. It is also having the security risk in due course. Similarly, we should encourage the solar panel production should also be encouraged. We have to give a long period of tax holiday for them to produce more and more of the panels. If it is a mass production, the price of the panels will be reduced, and each and every state government can afford to give it even freely with subsidy from the central government and the state government in every house to occupy, to have the not only to utilize for their own household, residential purposes, and also the commercially can also be viable. A old person, old family who is living in a very big house in our district, Chettiars are having very big houses, tiled sheds are there. If you put the panels, they will produce more electricity for the society. They will give the more electricity for the towns and villages. We have to encourage like that. The production of the people, through the people movement, is very much important for us. We need not depend upon the environmental issue of whether it is hydel power or in the thermal power. We have got a lot of environmentalists now coming up to protest it everywhere. We have to see that our own natural resources are available. Sea coast is having plenty of wind power. We have to utilize it. Biogas, we have got a lot of biogas facilities are available in molasses. Everywhere sugar cane can produce more and more electricity for the purpose of not only for their own factory, but also for the agriculturists who are having the cane growing field in the vicinity of that factory. Similarly, sir, I request the Honorable Minister that more and more thinking in innovative method, that is the Prime Minister's motto, I feel. We have to see that youngsters should be encouraged to form the company and produce more and more power in India. More and more human resources available, natural resources available. We have to utilize it for the purpose of the development of India. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for adhering to the time.